guys, what's up? It's Roth, and I am here with Dave and Brian, who are the producers of the Jarvis app, which is tied into the Iron Man 3 Blu-ray release. But you can get the app starting on the 10th, next Tuesday. And what does it do for me? How does this help my life?
All right, so what we really wanted to do is we wanted to create a utility that you can use in your everyday life. And the idea was, could we get Jarvis to be in your iPad and on your iPhone and basically take over?
Essentially pull as much of what Tony Stark can build in a movie into the real world.
And what was this sort of based on? What was the inspiration?
The inspiration was that, trying to pull as much Jarvis as we can into the real world, but also the scene from Iron Man 1 when we see Christine Everhart wake up in Tony's house. She's alone. Jarvis comes on out of nowhere. It's 8 a.m. The weather in Malibu is 83 degrees. The surface fair, so on and so forth. We pan out. We see Tony's amazing house. There's Jarvis right there,
now.
Going off on my phone.
What's he telling you?
He's telling me
that you have an
I have an
email.
But that's sort of the inspiration for it, is sort of trying to bring that experience as much as possible to everybody's everyday life.
Getting you organized, right?
Getting you organized.
That's
exactly.
the idea.
And this is actually Paul Bettany's voice.
This is the real Paul Bettany,
Okay.
that we use for the films, and is the Jarvis voice on all of the Iron Man.
So in
franchise.
fact, we'll just show you a little bit about what Jarvis can do and what he says to you. I'm going to set, it says 11:15 right now, so I'm going to set a clock for 11:16 just to give us, a little minute.
Thank you. The alarm is set.
Told us the alarm is set. We got about 40 seconds before we get there. Why don't we just show a couple of other quick features while we wait for that alarm to go off? If I go into here and I hit the tones section, you have at start 9 tones that you can send to yourself. And when we say tones, we really mean Paul Bettany voiceover.
Okay. What are some of the things he can say?
Here's one.
Incoming call. I put it on.
So like my phone just went off. I got an email. On your iOS device, you have 9 settings for voicemail, ringtone, text message, meeting alerts.
Incoming email.
There's a custom one for each one, and there's more. We're going to give people. These are the first 9. There's a lot more coming. We recorded over 200 lines with Paul.
There's a message center that we'll use to send you more alerts, more tones, more lines, more Jarvis goodness.
What were some of did you have limitations in terms of the script? Did you have to kind of keep it really to the tone of who Jarvis is? Could you get a little cheeky? Does he get a little cheeky?
He does get a little cheeky. One of the fun things is that the filmmakers are really involved in this, and because it's the voice of the film franchise, the script for what Paul said is, it's right on tone for the film. So if you're a fan of Iron Man and you're a fan of Paul and you're a fan of Jarvis,
Insist that you wake up.
And he's waking
Does
us
he,
up.
when he gets really angry, turn into Ultron?
unfortunately, no.
Well, he does get angry, though. You want to
does
see
get
Jarvis
angry.
get angry?
I really do.
All right, so if we go to the home screen, there's Jarvis right there. And again, because he's Jarvis, you can just interact with him.
Ma'am, it is Thursday.
He's telling you stuff. And
I see you require your daily affirmation.
I do.
Some inspiration.
Wait.
Button simply for one's own amusement.
he's getting already a little upset already, so let's just keep
Is
going.
there anything I can help you with? This game is growing old.
He's getting mad.
I'm one of the most powerful computing systems. I'm very busy.
And now he's turned
If
red.
you continue to persist with this line of action, I'll have no choice but to activate my security protocol sequence.
What happens then?
Try it.
Activating security protocol self-destruct sequence, erasing all data from this device.
Which is a lie.
It's Jarvis.
You're lying, Jarvis.
I don't
He's
know.
not.
He is erasing all data.
Don't piss off Jarvis, man. So does it really shut down your device?
Just kidding.
Oh, thank you.
He's a little cheeky Jarvis.
Right.
That
So
is
there's some
cheeky,
cheekiness
Jarvis.
there.
That was really convincing, though. Convincingly done. I would like to know if he actually does have daily affirmations available.
He does.
He
So
does.
when you wake up in
Program
the
and stuff?
morning and at certain different times of the day, it's totally random. He'll say, like today it's going to be 97 degrees or whatever. He'll let you know that since the skies are clear, maybe you should attempt a height challenge on the fixed wing flight with the Iron Man armor. Unfortunately, I don't have my Iron Man armor, so I can't do it.
Does he do a little like, you're good enough, people like you?
You know what?
It's probably written more in Jarvis speak, would you say?
Yeah, it's a little more Jarvis speak, but
Yeah.
but he will let you know. If it's late at night, he'll the alarm will go off. He'll say, "I see we're burning the midnight oil. Don't work too hard, sir."
Yes.
Oh,
So
Or
fun
ma'am.
stuff.
Or ma'am. You can, because
exactly.
I saw when you first set it up, you say where you are, you say if you're a male or a female.
Exactly.
How programmable is this in terms of, can it know my name, or is it just the preset?
No, yeah, it's just the presets for sir or ma'am. Unfortunately, if we wanted to do all the names and we had to localize it for all the countries, it would have been quite a process.
Yes.
And we would have had Paul Bettany, literally in a VO booth till right now.
Yeah, and forever.
Yeah.
Plus, the other side of it is we wanted to make sure that we made Jarvis work in 2 ways. So not
Yeah.
only does Jarvis talk to you, you can talk to Jarvis.
Okay.
So you want to see a little bit of that?
Yes, I do.
One thing real
this
quick.
way.
Yeah, show the voicemail, or the voicemail, but the voice control on the Blu-ray. But also, we'll go back to the alarm for 1 second. Show show you this. So you set the alarm, every day. He'll go off, so on and so forth. Let's say the first thing you do in the morning when you wake up is you want to post to Facebook about what you're going to be doing today. You're going to be coming over here. You're going to be looking at the Jarvis.
So alarm goes off, you turn it off, and then you say,
Jarvis, Facebook.
Initiated.
Now, if you had a Facebook account synced up with your app, which you can do when you first initialize it, he'll bring up your Facebook page. You can post. I'm going to be checking out the Jarvis app today. Stay tuned for more. Post. Off you go.
Okay, so theoretically, he could just be with me all day, wake me up in the morning, yell at me when the 5th time I hit snooze, tell me I have an appointment at 10 a.m., tell me I'm getting a phone message, things like that.
telling you that you have a calendar event, telling you got a text message, etc.
And then just a little bit of inspiration here and there to keep me up.
Keep you motivated, exactly. So going back to the voice controls and what it can do, we have the Iron Man 3 Blu-ray here, and this is one of the fun things. So the app comes out next Tuesday, but on the 24th, when the Blu-ray hits the streets, you're going to get a whole separate experience that goes along with the Jarvis app. What we've got is remote control. So if you have your Jarvis app and you're on the couch hanging out, you got your friends over, you can control the app or you control the Blu-ray just like Tony Stark would. But Tony Stark also talks to Jarvis. So what we've got here is the first ever voice-controlled Blu-ray.
Okay.
So you can just talk to Jarvis and say. So if we bring up the volume a little bit on the Blu-ray.
Hold on for 1 second. Sorry, I already hit listening. So
you're on your home page.
I can say bonus features.
You could say.
Hold on, so we can do it. We can go Jarvis bonus features.
Accessing bonus features.
And we can watch the Marvel one-shot.
Yeah, you can just say Jarvis Agent Carter.
But he needs to be instructed by name each time.
He does. Jarvis, do this, Jarvis, do that. But it's see what you say, or say what you see.
Okay.
So if you want to see bonus features, you want to do setup, you want to do whatever, just say it and he'll do it. Now, one of the coolest things is, in the middle of this, you're watching Agent Carter, you can switch to another piece, you can jump to another piece of content, or you could say, Jarvis, setup.
Setup.
And the Jarvis on the disc will jump to or on the Blu-ray disc, it'll jump to setup. And
It'll
you can
jump to
change your...
Okay.
Now, so this is a whole separate
What is
thing.
this, Dave?
This is a little sneak peek. We'll get into in a minute here, but as you can see, Jarvis will take you. Oh, you know what? I wanted to watch it in Spanish.
Or
Turn
with
it on.
subtitles.
Subtitles, etc.
As my boyfriend does with every single movie.
So now your
Audio
boyfriend...
commentary. You can ask to turn on the auto commentary from the piece. Whole 9 yards. So as we just saw, Jarvis gave you a little code right there. So hidden throughout the Blu-ray, various sections, Easter eggs. There's 13 of these AR codes.
Okay.
If you find one, so you watched Agent Carter.
Yes.
That's where one is hidden. When you watch the piece, you get an AR code.
On the upside, you go to the armors, and we've unlocked already several armors, but there's a bunch that are not unlocked
This
yet.
is all 42 armors that Tony's ever built.
Okay, and then
Now-
once they're unlocked,
Yep. So how this works is if we jump back to the remote really quickly, and we'll just exit out of here, and we'll just go down to there's a section here which we skipped over a little bit as we were doing the voice control. But if you go to this Jarvis icon, there's an intro from Paul Bettany, Jarvis, and he'll let you know how this works when you find one of those codes. So we could play that really quickly. You want to play it, or
Let's play it.
can you turn it up a little bit, Evan?
Remote upload sequence initiated. Begin systems check. Online and ready. Because of damage to my systems in the mansion attack, I've relocated Project Roll Call and all specifications along with my operating system to Stark Industries Central Database. The data has been encrypted and will need to be keycard identified for access. To unlock individual files, you will need to locate and scan the corresponding ghost file keycard.
I'm going to skip the intros or the instructions.
I've detected a ghost file hidden on this disk. Uploading it now.
Now that's the code that we found when we
It
watched Agent
appears to
Carter.
be an encrypted image. In order to access the file on the Stark Industries Central Database, you'll need to scan it for me to run a decryption protocol. If you need any assistance, the operating instructions are located below.
All right, so we've already scanned this image, but if we just found this, what you do is you just go back to the armors, you hit scan, which loads our AR scanner, you just hold it up, and boom, and it would scan, and it would then unlock the armor.
So now when you unlock the armors, so this one is the free one. This is the one that Jarvis tells you about.
okay, this
Right,
is the
okay.
freebie.
To explain the sort of system. He gives you the classics, which is the first 7 armors that Tony built, which we saw were destroyed in the Iron Man 3
I
mansion
know,
attack.
he got
Exactly.
a little angry.
Exactly. So he's hidden all of the secret files on the Stark Industries Central Database. Once you find all 13, we're at 40% right now, so we're almost halfway. You get to the end, you get to 100%. Jarvis will alert you. He's got something else in store for you. A little sneak peek.
A sneak peek of what?
We'll leave it at that and sort of let the fans
I think you have to find all the files
all 13
and
files
scan them.
and you see what you get.
I don't know. Could it be Avengers? Could it be the sneak peek that they showed at D23?
There's a lot of stuff in the hopper.
I
So
don't know. I think you got to find
Got to
them
find
and
out for myself. Well, now
Yeah.
I'm determined to find out for myself. Are there some bonus, like in-feature bonus features that Jarvis interacts with at all? You know, kind of like storyboards in feature, anything like that?
Not in feature, but Jarvis, as we showed you, controls the entire Blu-ray disc, so you can access anything you want through Jarvis.
Okay, great. Well, thank you guys so much again. This
problem.
is out on the 10th, and he can start controlling my life, which needs some control. And then on the 24th, I can start controlling the Blu-ray with Jarvis.
You sure can.
That's right.
Okay. Thanks,
Cool.
guys.
Thanks.